Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about innovation and how to encourage that as a leader and for your team. For me, we've been talking about different things about leadership the past few weeks. So, daily discipline, failure, communication, building trust. And to be honest with you, all those things are actually 100% necessary steps if you want to build an innovative team. I think for me, there's a few more things specifically to think about. One is to create a safe environment. And we've talked about that before. We've talked about the fact that your team needs to know that it's okay if they fail at something. Now, they can't fail at everything because then you'd have a whole other set of problems. But you need to let them know. You need to create that safe environment that they know that they can try something and then it may not work and you're going to be okay with it. So that's really, really important. The other thing is that you need to really lead by example. So if you expect your team to be innovative, you need to have some innovative approaches too. And I often talk with other leaders and colleagues about this idea around change, because if we're constantly changing and innovating, that actually can be wearing on a team. So it is about creating that culture of saying we don't ever expect that things to stay the same. There might be periods where we experience very big changes. And for that, we're going to invoke our change management principles. And there's a whole thing on change management, right? 7 steps of change management really is necessary. It really does work when you do that. So that's a big change. And that needs to be managed in a very different way. And then there's just little changes. So we figure out a different way to attack a problem. We want to just try something that seems a little crazy here within one piece of our business or in our academic world or in our research. And so we try that. And that's different. And that's what your team, you should be setting the example that those kind of changes should be happening all the time. And how do you create a culture to do that? I've seen some great things about people will do Friday afternoons because who wants to work on a Friday afternoon? I haven't met that person yet. I don't know if you have, but and they'll have something where teams get together, or it's a free exchange of ideas, or very innovative ideas about how to create like an innovative space for teams to talk. So really kind of think about that and what that might look like for you and your team. Removing barriers is a big part of allowing a team to be innovative. So think about what barriers there might be, whether they are at a institutional level, if they're at an accreditation level, depending on if you're in a school environment, just your own work environment. What sort of barriers are there to innovation, and how can you be helpful in removing those barriers? Are all really key points. So again, it really comes down to leading by example, you being innovative yourself, creating number two, creating a safe space where people feel okay to innovate, they feel okay to make failures. And then it's about removing barriers. Oh, and I'll add one, and rewarding innovation, right? So if somebody tries something innovative and it works, we reward it. If somebody tries an innovation and it fails, we reward it. We reward them for trying to be innovative. Okay. So those are the principles I think for leadership, about really encouraging innovation, keep moving forward in the positive and great direction. Hope you found those helpful. For my newsletter, please go to christnercoaching.com. CHRISTN is in Nancy ER. And I do a newsletter that right now is monthly. I'm going to try to get to twice a month. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But really enjoy speaking with you. If you have any thoughts on how you keep your team innovative and working towards that goal, drop a note, please. Love to hear from you. All right. Until next time.